Assalamualaikum. Today my group will present about a defect or damage in solid composite laminate. So my group will explain only 4 example of defect in solid composite. Is delamination, debonding, void and foreign object. So before we go to the introduction, I will introduce my teammate. In this generation, composite materials are widely used in various industries due to their excellent strength to weight ratio, corrosion resistance, and design flexibility. However, during manufacturing or service life, various defects may occur that can compromise their performance and safety. Now, I will go through to the first defect. Is debonding. Debonding is a separation of loss of adhesion between the fiber and matrix, or between the composite layer and core material. This defect occurs when improper surface preparation and low curing temperature. And to identify the defect of debonding, we can do a tap test. We can use a small coin or hammer sounding to identify hollow or detect error manually. To reduce this defect, we can do a proper surface preparation and correct bonding technique. We go through a second defect. Is called delamination. Delamination is separation of composite layer from each other, usually due to the mechanical stress, impact or defect during manufacturing. So delamination occurs because a resin-rich area between layer also impact loading during use or mishandling. So we can identify this defect using the ultrasonic C scan when match the delaminate area accurately. So to solve the problem of this defect, we can use toughener resin system or interleaving material and minimize impact and handling damage during manufacturing. Next is void. What is void? Void is a air trap in, or we know as a bubble, a trap in the manufacturing process during a composite object. Because of improved resin flow or dry fiber area that make the dry fiber or resin flow at a certain part is not recovered by the matrix, make that part is filled of the air. And the test we can do, how do we know the void content? We can use the ultrasonic testing, known as UT, is for detect internal void by sound wave reflection. So this use the reflection theory. So how we can do to optimize the void content? We can do the optimize resin viscosity and flow rate in a manufacturing process that make the void content on that object of composite is less, and we can get no or 0% of void content. The last of the defect we discover about a forest object. Forest object same has a void, but void is a air trap in a composite part. But the foreign object is any intended material within the composite that is not a part of the design. For example, is dust. How dust can trap in our composite part? It's because of poor housekeeping in the area, in the work area. that make dust can trap easily in our manufacturing process. So how we want to know? Same have void, but void use UT. But this to know a forest object is we use the ultrasonic C-scan. Is for identify embedded object has a signal of disruption. Forest object cause stress. Focus on this area that make a composite will be less strength than usually. So how we want to reduce the forest object? We can do the implement clean room protocol and use PPE during the working time or during the manufacturing process. So in this conclusion, we discover about the void, foreign object, delamination and debonding. There's all the fact that can reduce the strength of the composite material, durability and sustainability of one composite material. So how we want to make sure the composite material have the higher performance? We should do the cleaning process properly, use the PPE during the working process or manufacturing process to make sure we can reduce the defect during in working process. Alright, thank you. That's all for my group.